Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you're there? It's a fleeting moment for most of us, but for some, it's a daily struggle that signals something deeper. Today, we're diving into the world of memory loss, what it looks like, why it happens, and how we can fight back. Welcome to Healthy Start, your go-to channel for practical health insights. I'm here to guide you through this topic with clarity and hope. So let's get started. Picture this. You're at home, rummaging through drawers, looking for your car keys. You check the kitchen counter, your purse, even the bathroom sink. Then, you open the fridge, and there they are, sitting next to the milk. Sounds funny, maybe, but if this happens often, it might be more than just a quirky moment. Memory loss isn't just forgetting where you parked your car. It's a condition that can creep into everyday life, making simple tasks feel like puzzles. Let me take you through a story that brings this to life. Imagine Linda, a vibrant 60-year-old who loves gardening and baking. One day, her son, Mark, notices something odd. Linda's looking for her glasses, flustered, muttering to herself. Mark chuckles and points out they're on her head. But then he sees her put her phone in the microwave, absent-mindedly, like it's the most normal thing. Later, she asks him the same question twice in 10 minutes. "What time is dinner?" Mark's heart sinks. These aren't just senior moments. They're signs of something more. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is memory loss? It's when your brain struggles to hold on to or recall information, especially recent events. For someone like Linda, it's not about forgetting her childhood or her favorite recipe. It's the news of conversations, appointments, or even what she ate for breakfast that slips away. The signs are subtle at first. Maybe you repeat yourself in conversations, or you lose track of dates and places. You might struggle to find the right words or feel confused by tasks you used to breeze through, like balancing a checkbook. Sometimes it's not just forgetting, it's a shift in mood, like feeling anxious or withdrawn without knowing why. Let's pause for a second. Does any of this sound familiar? Maybe it's not you, but a parent, a grandparent, or a friend. These signs don't always mean memory loss, but they're worth paying attention to. The earlier we catch them, the better we can manage what's happening. So, why does memory loss happen? There's no single answer, but let's break it down. First, there's a natural aging process. As we get older, our brains don't fire as quickly. It's like a computer running a bit slower after years of use. But for some, it's more than aging. Diseases like Alzheimer's can damage brain cells, making it harder to form or retrieve memories. Other conditions like strokes or Parkinson's can also play a role. Then there are lifestyle factors, chronic stress, poor sleep, or even a lack of nutrients like vitamin B12 can mess with your brain's ability to function. Imagine your brain as a garden. If you don't water it, give it sunlight, or protect it from pests, it won't thrive. Now, I know this can sound heavy, but here's the good news. We're not powerless. If Linda's story resonates with you, the next step is understanding what's going on. That means getting a proper diagnosis. Doctors can run tests, blood work, memory assessments, or even brain scans to pinpoint the cause. It's like detective work, ruling out things like thyroid issues or medication side effects before zeroing in on something like Alzheimer's. The process isn't scary. It's empowering. Knowing what you're dealing with is the first step to taking control. Once you have a diagnosis, what's next? Treatment depends on the cause, but let's talk about the options. If it's a condition like Alzheimer's, medications can sometimes slow the progression, helping the brain hold on to memories a bit longer. But pills aren't the whole story. Lifestyle changes can make a huge difference. Think of it as giving your brain the best possible environment to thrive. Eating a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats like salmon or avocados feeds your brain. Regular exercise, even a brisk 20-minute walk, boosts blood flow to your noggin. And don't underestimate the power of mental workouts. Puzzles, reading, or learning a new skill, like playing the guitar, keep your brain sharp. Let's go back to Linda for a moment. After Mark convinced her to see a doctor, she got a diagnosis: early-stage memory loss, possibly linked to Alzheimer's. It wasn't easy to hear, but it gave her a roadmap. She started taking medication, but more importantly, She changed her routine. She joined a walking group, swapped out processed snacks for fresh berries, and started doing crossword puzzles every morning. Mark helped her set up a notebook to jot down daily tasks and reminders. 3 months later, Linda's not just coping, she's thriving. She proudly tells Mark she remembered 8 out of 10 words in a memory game they played. Her smile lights up the room, and Mark feels a weight lift off his shoulders. This brings us to one of the most important parts: support. If you or someone you love is dealing with memory loss, you're not alone. Family and friends can make a world of difference. Simple things like keeping a consistent routine or using tools like calendars and reminders can reduce frustration. Patience is key. If Linda asks the same question twice, Mark doesn't snap, he answers calmly, knowing it's not her fault. Support also means encouraging social connections. Joining a community group or just chatting with neighbors can keep someone engaged and grounded. Now, let's talk prevention, because who doesn't want to keep their brain in top shape? The same habits that help manage memory loss can also protect you from it. Sleep is huge. Aim for 7 to 8 hours a night to let your brain process and repair. Stay active, not just physically but mentally. Try new things, maybe take up painting or learn a few phrases in Spanish. And don't skimp on social time. A good laugh with friends is like medicine for your mind. Eating well, managing stress, and avoiding smoking or excessive drinking round out the list. It's not about perfection, it's about small, consistent choices. Before we wrap up, let's reflect. Memory loss can feel like a thief, stealing moments that matter. But with early detection, the right treatment, and a supportive circle, it's a challenge we can face head-on. Linda's story shows us that hope isn't just wishful thinking, it's built on action. Whether it's getting that checkup, picking up a new hobby, or simply being there for someone, every step counts. So, what can you do today? If you've noticed signs of memory loss in yourself or someone else, don't wait. Talk to a doctor. Start incorporating brain-healthy habits into your life. And most importantly, keep the conversation going. Share this knowledge with your loved ones. The more we understand memory loss, the less power it has over us. Thank you for joining me on Healthy Start. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to Healthy Start and hit that notification bell to stay updated on our latest health tips. Let's keep learning, growing, and taking care of our minds together. I'll see you in the next video.